things that libs do is just, it's crazy what comes out of how they kind of twist themselves into like we are the corrupt people. They don't actually say that, but they are. But we're fighting corruption, or like this particular situation. Ezra Klein of the New York Times, Haley, I'm not sure if you saw this on Sunday in his podcast, said something that I think he thought he landed. He just stuck a big one. And in reality, I kind of read it at face value and go, hold on, I think I agree with that sort of thing. He says when the new funding bill comes up, which I think is at the end of the month, that he sees no way that Democrats can vote for it, that libs can support this agenda. So he is pushing for, at least considering, shutting the government down, which to my sense, like, isn't that what DOGE is like supposed to do? Aren't we like proponents of like, yeah, like let's shut the thing down more and more and more and more? I don't know. You think he stuck the point there, or kind of ironically enforced what we're trying to do overall?
Well, I'm glad you brought up the Doge point, because that was the first thing that I thought of. These are the same people that were demonizing Doge. They said that Elon Musk was Hitler. They said that Doge was a threat to democracy. I mean, they thought cutting the government at all, even just a little bit, even just rooting out finding corruption and getting rid of the corruption, they thought that was evil. Now the Democrats are saying we should just shut down the government altogether. I mean, hey, don't threaten me with the good time. I hate the government.
Brylan, and this, because seriously, when the government, quote unquote, shuts down, right, all of the non-essential federal workers are furloughed, to which then I say, well, why do we have federal workers that are non-essential? Like, again, I understand what he's trying to say politically speaking, but just overall, if the government shuts down, doesn't that give us an opportunity to go, oh, okay, perfect. Well, that person's not needed. That department is not needed. Oh, the hell with this whole department. Isn't this an upside for us?
1000% an upside, and it kind of reminds me of the day that Elon bought Twitter. And remember the story where he went back to Twitter's headquarters, at that point it was in California, and just started unplugging things in their server room to see why there was such a large server room. And he was like, if we unplug something that crashes the site, then we'll just plug it back in. And they ended up deciding that that entire server room just wasn't needed. Well, let's start unplugging government agencies and seeing which ones we can function without. And if something happens, absolutely, we'll plug them right back in and bring it back to work. But why are there non-essential government employees to start with? If they're not essential, send them to the private sector. They don't need to be filling government jobs. They don't need to be working from home. They don't need to be collecting a taxpayer-funded paycheck to absolutely do nothing. Just their whole presence in the government system is waste, fraud, and abuse within itself.
Yeah, as a guy in private industry, the second I become non-essential is also the second I become unemployed, because that's the way the rest of the world works.